Right, does this work now? It was not showing the stream as working before. Oh, okay. Stream appears to be up. Stream has not immediately died. Are we good? We're good. It's 1 a.m. What you gonna do about it? Okay, that's fine. Them attack, okay, fine. That is incredibly unfortunate. C10, take Boldy. If I get Fountain 12, then I'm set. Okay, hammer. Hold up. Good enemies, though. It is no fountain, but... Be good. Aw. Hey, Frey. This is unmodded, yes. As you can see, there are no god symbols in the top right of the screen. It's 1 a.m. What you gonna do about it, Frey?
Sometimes I think this mess you call your chambers is one which you've cultivated with great pride. Is that the way of it?
I take some pride in making messes, yes. But I don't accept my style. I've got to stop walking on spikes like that.
I don't know, and honestly, it doesn't even matter. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Like, I don't believe it even says that in the description. It just makes it bounce more.
What could go wrong?
Just makes it bounce more to my knowledge. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Lady Athena. The shield of light. Nothing. Not yet. But you're both right.
Alright, what's the benefits package enemy? Brimstones, you say? Singular brimstone. Aww.
No use.
Well, these are some degen resets. I did promise this in the title, didn't I?
That could have gone better. Hey, I'm back.
I've had a bad idea. Hold up. I have suddenly had a very bad idea. Oh, I don't even have dice in this, huh? Lamau. Not like it matters, but still.
What's the worst that could happen?
That's right, we're doing the vaccine strat. The vaccine strat uh, of start authority instead of persuasion. And then try to hard roll into hammer. Smile. Oh my god. No, get me out of here, actually. I know it does. I do want to try it, though, before I write it off completely. I don't fully believe in it either, but I see the angle, and so I want to try it a bit. If that makes sense.
What's the worst that could happen?
Probably like mid-asphodel.
I should do it.
There are, you cannot expect flawless gameplay from me. I would probably die to Tartarus or Furies a lot of the time, but I would probably not make it out of Asphodel, Lerny, or Elysium. It would be a wonder if I, without a build at all, made it even to Elysium. Lerny would just curb stomp me. Yeah, Asphodel enemies or Lerny would curb stomp me.
Come back for something right quick. Should check the garden. What could
And
go wrong?
by the build here you only really must mean the charge shot hammer. That's like all I'm looking for right now. If I get C-shot, I'm almost guaranteed to make it to Elysium.
Your place is here.
Assuming no major fuck-ups on my part.
He's right.
Where did you get that idea? C-shot has sawed on every single shield except sometimes Zeus. It's like the only way that those shields have of dealing damage properly. And even Zeus benefits from it, kinda. It's just that in high heat, it makes Zeus more unsafe than it needs to be, so people tend to avoid it. Uh, this does make chaos scarier. I did not mean to press E on that. I don't know why I did what I did. Whoops. Like, I can keep this one going for a tiny bit longer just so you can see how far this can make it, but already informing you that I'm expecting to want to kill this right about now. Because Charge Shot is just that much of a damage boost. C10 unarmored, which is derogatory. Tell you what though, rooms have cooperated quite much. Like, I've seen far worse rooms than this before. Never mind, rooms are trash. 103, this pace is hot garbage. I'd be like a minute ahead right now with charged shot on hammer.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Whoops, I'm bad. Whoops, that was way too early. Whoops. Anyway, someone competent probably would have made it to Asphodel and then died on Asphodel.
What's going on, Skelly? Starting assignment now. Goddess Athena. Strength of the goddess.
I don't have a roll. I want to reroll this, thank you. That is not the right thing. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, that sounds about right. Elysium Bat or something like that. And Zagbo Bad, too. At Heat, that is. That... Whoops. That is a 50.
Your grandparents, the Titans they were called.
Forgot to re-enable routine inspection.
You have my assurance, however, that you did not miss much in having never met.
I want to see us... if you want to make your statement true, you gotta beat 60 with that. Chop chop. It has historically always been considered one of the worst... Not the worst, but one of the worst high heat specs. Arguably worse than Chiron. Not because it's weaker, it's at its peak stronger, it's just much less safe, and so no one wants to play it. It's in that regard so bad. It's a bit like Gilgamesh in that sense. Except it actually has damage.
Do your worst, father.
And it's super hammer reliant. It's just not it. Just not it, Chief. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh no. Ow. Most average maimed chaos curse. Mm. Mm-mm. Whoops. This is true. There's also maimed fist, which kind of pops off, as long as you don't have heavy knuckle. And aren't playing Gilgamesh for obvious reasons. Hey, can I have a hammer? Operation get charged shot. Impossible. I'd really appreciate to get charge shot like chamber 3 here, thanks. Never mind that. Roll this if necessary. Sick. Just don't die, smile. Ow. I said simply don't die. That's right. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Ow. I don't know what that dash timing was, but it wasn't right. Definitely wasn't the right one. Not even close to taking 20 there? Nope. Of course. Of course. Imagine a chamber 1 charge shot. Couldn't be me.
Say it. Blood and darkness. It's a curse, boy. Say it with me. Blood and darkness. Each available in high abundance here.
Blood and darkness well indeed.
That's the wrong direction to the late dash stricken.
Don't do that.
Whoops. Come on. Hey, can I not die to this random thug? Please? Random ass enemy. Thanks. And it doesn't even matter.
Back again. It's no use. Do your worst, Father.
'Sick. Perfection.
Cheers.
You keep. Sure thing.
A pleasure.
Think you'll go all the way this time?
Oh no. Not the trickle unarmored witches. Not the C9 trickle witches. Need 2 gold pots to buy hammer. There is no hammer. I'm starting to think it might not be insane to enable like JS3, something like JS3 approval process 1. That way I actually like get to play the game once a day at least. Kill me.
I do not think so, boy. A very tragic end.
You know what? Yeah, return to that idea. Fuck it. My timer is going to suck ass the entire run, but like at least I get to play the video game, am I right? Dear God. Oh, come on. You're really just taking the piss now. It's really just taking the piss now. I usually wouldn't complain about approval process, but like, I usually wouldn't complain about AP1 so much because, you know, it's just AP2 but less bad. Like, you actually get a choice, no way. Um, but like, it's been 1 and then some days ever since I've gotten my last charge shot. What is this? Oh, a fun fact. Did you know that pests are unaffected by the Slugger perk? If they have Slugger, which they can get, then nothing happens. They still only deal 5. The pest mine is programmed in as a separate entity to the pest, unrelated to them. I mean, not completely. They still explode when the pest dies, but the damage value isn't properly transferred. I have no idea. I never read the code, but it's silly.
Fling the blasted thing
It's
against
pretty silly.
and put your anger into it this time, like so. Or if you've not anger enough for it yet, you'll learn, I promise you.
Thanks, Super Giant Games. Come on. Video game. Thank you. Classic. Yay, I get to play the video game. No way. Anyway, C-Shots won because I caved. Replacement would be funny. Dash, sure, whatever. I care more about an invulnerability call than I do Divine Dash, slightly. could possibly go wrong? Nothing, that's what. 202, there's an Athena possibility here. Sure. What could possibly go wrong? Version 2. I have regrets. Should have definitely lost SD there. And this about kills the run, I think. Lamal. I had to play fast, so I made a mistake or two. Would have been death either way, though. Anyway, this feels like a... This feels like a... Turn on hell mode again and give up on your calisthenics program 0 ideas. Or turn this back on and give up on your sanity. Let's do that. Let's do that. Mm-mm. Hey Webs. Welcome to possibly the most degen Hades stream. Possibly in the by anyone the past like week or two. This is like complete AB2 brain rot right now. Thank you very much. I don't know how much longer I'll be going, but I'll try to stay. Hello? You. I don't think this is cutting it. Get me out of here. Just get me out. This calls for JS3 TD2, and then just get C-shot, Lamau. Simply get the hammer. Simply get the right hammer. There is a consideration. There's the consideration of Shattered Shackle. I could do that. I don't know how well it'll fare in the back half, though. One could argue just get the call, I suppose.
No turning back. To my health.
Attack question mark. Can I has attack boon? Damn. Can I has C shot? Whoa! Where? There's the. There we go. Hot garbage. Hot garbage the room. This is like how I define hot garbage, if I had to define hot garbage in Tartarus. Actually, no, it could be slightly worse, but only slightly. Yippee, alright, that's enough for today, I think. Jesus Christ, what is that? Hit the 1 in 12 and then single Seeker Witch the runs over. Single Seeker Witch room the runs over. A Seeker Cloner, actually, that's what that was. That's why I got bodied. Fine, I'll do a few more runs, but my goodness. What a room. Why'd I take that? Darkness was correct. Whoops. Hey. Hmm. Sick. Hmm. May a gamer get a hammer, perhaps? Hello, I'm in a bull rush right now. If you mind. If you would be so nice to not mess me up right now. That is a hammer. Unfortunate placement, though.
Not finished yet.
Never mind, it doesn't matter. And run's dead. GG. Welcome to the most degen stream in the Twitch Hades category this past week. Approval process 2. Derogatory.
No use.
There he is.
Hey, mate. Do your worst, father.
Another vermin outbreak near the surface, then. Would that I had someone dependable to deal with it. Where are those blasted satyrs coming from, and to what end? The vile things.
Guess I'll see what I can do about it, father.
You know what? That actually sort of replaces Shackle. I'm happy with that. For the time being, at least. I would like something percent based on it later, maybe, but for now it's fine. Actually, if I get a palm on it and get to keep it into Asphodel, I might just keep it indefinitely. It is very weird to keep a flat damage source on C-shot gameplay, but where I'd usually want an additive buff for my attack. Like, look at this. Like, this Doom effect right now is dealing 1.5 times, I mean, approximately 1.5 times C-shot damage. No joke. This is no joke. Sure. Yeah, whatever. What could possibly go wrong, clueless emoji?
My wretches have come to collect.
That's what. God damn it, and I only took that one hit too. Like, one instance of damage, I should say. Two aren't the same thing, yada yada. Hello? I could somehow have damage despite not having C-shot here. I'll try. Just the Tis fight, though. $136. You know what? It's somehow not completely dead. Somehow. Epic Doom is hard carrying this. Switch off Shackle. Probably Earring. The way I make up time here is having damage to work with, ish. If I don't have C-shot for the speed, but I have some form of damage at least, then might be able to do something. Whoops. Or I could get Speeder Inferno Bombered. Yeah, that's fun. Thanks, game. I did miss dash that on that last input and played it very mediocre, but anyhow. Return to the mines. No. Fight would be so much better if AP2 didn't affect hammers. And yeah, as you could see, that was a slugger enemy dealing 5 damage. It's not because it died, it does that amount even when alive. Well, it has slugger. And also notice I have a Chaos Curse that makes me take more damage from enemies, and I also didn't take extra damage from that. Ow. Oh, come on! Thank you. Whoops. You know what? That's fine. I somehow wish I had hit all 3 in that line, but whatever. Sita, no thank you, I am not playing this.
Spikes continue to be painful. Should check the guard. Do your worst, father.
Hey Grim, bienvenue. I think going to sleep right now would be a better use of your time. You are not missing much. The odds of me actually, like, beating 56 Chaos in this stream are close to 0. Hey, C-Shot. That's a Chaos Gate. I even have a roll. Also, I should update the capture. Hold up. Whoops. Sure, whatever. Athena, you say? Now, objectively taking money there was correct, but I'm bad. I am unfortunately too bad to play Tartarus without picking up any hearts. Smile. I have 2 boons right now. I am going to sell the cast. That's the plan, at least. There's a 1 in 2 chance this hits the attack. 1 in 2 chance it's a a complete waste. I'd rather not. Rather save for like a heart and end shop. Yo, sick pathfinding, y'all. Nice pathfinding. Nice pathfinding. C11 Than's kinda fake, but health is appreciated. I feel like the early health here will help on Furies. And C12 in the event that's something atrocious. Damn. If I could not lose this run here, I'd appreciate that. Would prevent me entering the blender for another probably 2 hours. Hey, Than, Come on. That was incorrect. I should have gifted Baldy first before that. Just in case of this exact boon, god damn it. Well, rest in peace, probably like 0.5 coins. Is there ever a world where I buy Hermes here? I don't think so, is there? What? How would I benefit from Hermes? Is my question now. I don't think I would either way, no? I could also just buy the bag boon and hope for a call that works. That is highly unfortunate. I don't know why I rolled that. That was a clear mistake, given that it was Athena. I don't know why I did that. Dumbass. Imagine that. This run would have been great even without tight deadline 2 as opposed to 3. Large amount of regrets picking this up. Fuck me, what happened there? Why did I do that? Collar. Oh no. I kind of don't want to die to Asphodel or Lurny, so Collar feels like a safe bet. I think over 10 minutes for Asphodel is kind of insane. Feels surreal. You never get to see this outside of tight deadline 2 shenanigans. I'm terrified. At least these aren't slam dancers. Could be much worse than this. But still, if I get a bomb thrown at me at Mach 5 from off screen, there's a chance I could get one shot or no, maybe not one shot, but 2 shots here. Thanks to Caller. Or partly thanks to Caller, at least. Yeah, welcome back, Webs. I accidentally acquired a Defiance refill in Tardan shop. Whoops. Um, this feels like a... this could backfire horribly. Nah, it's fine. I have enough to buy a boon. There we go. I'm so bad. Whatever. I got one of them. The mythical One Witch Meg. Never seen before. Smile. I like this pact because, in theory, this should guarantee that unless I get sacked badly, um, any run that gets C-shot should be able to get to EM4 dad. It's just getting the things, man. It takes a bit. Or I could get good, that's an option too. I could simply get better at the video game. Ow. I have 2 boons to effect here. Never mind, 3. I was gonna rarity upgrade, but probably not anymore because I have 3 boons that can be rarity upgraded. I probably try to sell dash and try to get divine dash, or any dash that's better than this one. Pink, perfect. Little fun fact about Pinkhead. Um, Pink Mainhead loses the ability to slam the ground in last phase. In the 2 other phases, she she has a slam among her patterns, but in last phase, she specifically loses the ability to slam and only does projectile attacks instead. A multi-projectile attack and 1 large shockwave. I mean, large wave projectile attack. And it's the Pink Lurny is the only head to do that. That's the single wave. Entering Elysium on 5 HP, let's go. Ooh, the temptation. You have no idea how much I have to stop myself from just clicking the hourglass here. You have no clue. You have no clue how tempting this item in particular is here. Oh dear. Do I just click it anyway? And if I die, the stream's over? I feel like doing that, thank you. The shard brain rot is real indeed. You cannot stop me. It's an overall solid well item. I don't know what you're complaining about. Tosh would be proud of me, wouldn't he? There we go. Deliberate. And there's one more wave. It's so over. Slash J. Ugh. Looking for Breaching Rush before anything else. Breaching Rush makes like the whole video game after this easier because benefits package is less of an issue. But if I see sudden, I will be happy about that too. Having a range is kind of cool too. Ugh. The extra speed and the extra 20% speed and damage feels kind of fake, I think, on this aspect. You don't really care about 20%. But it's like still okay. I have to... Damn it. Whatever. Not detrimental. That's something, I guess. Athena, can I have a call? A dash? A DD refill? Thank you. Can I have the thing? That is the thing. Perfect. Scary, but the less Elysium I have to play, the better I feel about the video game. You know what? Fuck it. It's fine. Surely I'll just get Patty. I will just encounter Patroclus naturally. Sick. Nice collision shield. Well done. Thank you to the shield weapon designed and programs by Supergiant Games. Or someone in there, at least. Damn. Wait, no, this is 33, isn't it? There's still a chance, technically. Patroclus isn't real if you don't see it, right? That's how that works. Patty's a fake skip. Hello. Hello. Can you not? I'm simply going to get Patroclus here, right? Aww. The Enshrouded was a mistake. Smile. Oh, right. When listing hammers I wanted earlier, I forgot to list Minotaur Rush. Minotaur Rush second hammer is, like, surprisingly decent. Because you spend a bit of time when playing safe like this, charging the shield anyway, so... There are times where you do actually benefit from... where you do actually get Minotaur to activate. Hello? She stabbed me. There we go. Yep, bit too late now. Something, yeah, okay. Just buy this. I don't think you buy this, though. Whatever. Nothing could possibly go wrong, right? Oh dear. What is that? I was outside of that range. I disagree with that point of with that damage. What? Motherfucker. Just decided that pathfinding's too good for him, I guess. He's too good for pathfinding. He's too good for that. He doesn't need to go in a straight line from point A to point B. No. How about he instead goes all the way over to the side, coincidentally hitting me on the way. Nice one, Theseus. Sick. Well-programmed enemy. If he had triple jumped, I would have died there. Like, guaranteed. Hello? Swipe hitbox? Where's that swipe hitbox? Where are you at? Anyway, that's enough. That's far and away enough, thank you very much. I'm tired of being robbed by this. Palazon, lovely, okay. Say hi to Pala. They're currently running Hades. Any heat, I think. That's what they usually do. Yeah. Hestia Rail. CL.